Hello and welcome to another exquisite episode of Ellen Keister The Real-Talk show. I am your beautiful host, Ellen Keister. Now in tonight's show, I want to assure you, if you thought the previous shows have been intense, well, you're in for a roller coaster ride, literally. My guest tonight is a renowned model, actor, ex-housemate, and a fashion designer who has been rated to be amongst the top pageant kings in Sierra Leone fashion industry. He is the CEO of the unique brand called Onie's Elegance. He's the former Mr. Housemates Salon Season 2, the second runner-up Mr. Africa 2021, as well as the reigning Mr. Sierra Leone International. Now let's go for a quick break and I'll be right back after this.
So let's watch The Real Talk with Ellen TV show by our very own daughter of Sierra Leone, Ellen Keister.
Welcome back to Ellen Keister The Real-Talk show. You want to know who my guest is? Are you guessing? You want me to tell you? He goes by the name Victor Onie Williams, one of the most handsome men in Sierra Leone. Lord of the Rings. Anyways, I'm just kidding. Hey, welcome, Onie. Welcome. I'm so excited. Welcome.
Thank you.
How are you doing today?
I'm okay. I'm doing good. I'm fine.
You know, me said we go for just for match you swag because I knew you were gonna come for me, and I was ready for you.
Sneakers and all.
Yes, this is by Fat Clothing, by the way, representing Sierra Leone. Since Inongo represents Sierra Leone internationally, me represents Alo right here.
We're still in the green whites.
Exactly. Big up to Fat. Thank you so much. But anyways, how you do? How old is it?
I'm okay. Fine.
Okay, you fine. You're great.
Trying.
Hey. The social media man. The man where your mom for talk to. This is Real Talk. We're gonna get to the nitty gritty. Pageant King.
Yeah.
Ex-housemates. Fashion designer. How are you able to manage to do all of these things together?
It's not an easy task,
Okay.
honestly, to multitask, being a pageant king, model, a fashion designer, you name it. It only takes the grace of God. Consistency and hard work, because having family issues to settle, having work to do, having people's brand to portray and all, it's not easy. It only takes the grace of God and consistency.
I know, and the one thing I like about you as a fashion designer, you represent other brands. It's not about Onie's Elegance.
Yeah.
You actually wear, the model part of you comes out when it comes to other brands. Because some people tend to be really selfish, but with you, you're not. I big up for that, because when I see something, I'm like, here's his brand. Why is he wearing other people's brands? You know what I mean? I'm not a fashion designer. I represent two brands. It's one or the other. When it comes to that, I'm like, I know what I want it goes. But then you rocking this, that,
Well,
I think it's really good.
The saying goes, we rise by lifting others. And so,
Exactly.
Onie's Elegance is basically deals with Africana outfits, and
The other ones.
the other one is basic suits.
They're not your competition.
No.
So you're just doing you.
Doing me.
Yeah. When did you realize you had a passion for fashion?
Well, I think it was 2017.
Okay.
I think I was in 2014. I was in second year Fabric College.
Okay.
Yeah, doing my first degree, and so due to my fashion sense as well, and I was nominated in my third year for the best male designer in Fabric College, and I won the award. And thereafter, starting putting pieces together with the inspiration coming from Otie Martin. Shout out to Otie Martin, yeah. So I think he won the best male designer the previous year, and after I won it. So the inspiration started from there, and so starting putting pieces together, doing stuffs, and I have few colleagues who trusted in my brand, asking me to do stuffs for them for big occasions, and
then you just started and you kicked off. So that's the fashion designer, Pageant King. Some people are really shy. They look good, they're tall, beautiful man, but then they cannot really do the stage. But you do that as well. Did you want to be Mr. Sierra Leone, or was it an opportunity that came for you and you decided to just take it and go represent Sierra Leone internationally?
Since I was in school,
Okay.
I always wanted to be a model.
Okay.
it's very unfortunate the space where I found myself, my background, coming from a Creole upbringing. My parents were very strict. They never wanted me to associate myself with such. And so I wanted to compete for Mr. Sierra Leone with Natasha, and a week to the show, my mom said I shouldn't be part of it, and I got dropped off. And by me believing in what I want to do, I have to convince her that this is what I want to do. You have to believe in me. It's not going to take me away from my schoolwork. I'm still going to put my attention in what I'm doing.
I remember the year, actually, come to think of it, I remember that year when you dropped out, because that's when you started going, viral and things like that. And then say, oh, in church singing, go. I remember that. And then all of a sudden, we're looking for this person and say, in pastor say if you go, they go suspend in our church or something like that. Was it your mom though, or was the church?
Well, my mom, because honor your father and your mother, so your days may be long. Creole man say, "Okay, long passing master." No matter I think say, with all the popularity, with all the education, I'm still coming from my home, not a house. So I have to listen to their instructions and all. But as I say, I have to change the stereotype. Gone are the days when people think models or pageant kings, and I go out, this is not just one kind.
Right.
I have a degree. Went to one of the best schools in Sierra Leone. I was a school prefect in my school, Sierra Leone Grammar School. So there's nothing much you can say. Say also them, but they just can't pick modeling because you want to do modeling.
What do you have a degree in?
Sociology.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a degree in psychology.
Okay. Right. And soon.
Do you need master's?
No, law.
Law. You want to be a lawyer too?
That was the main goal.
That's the main goal, and you haven't forgotten about that.
No.
I think that's great. So you wanted to do that, being a model and of course fashion designer, and then we have the biggest reality show which is Housemates. I think saying that from then you blow up. Yeah. People knew you in college, like you were saying. You've won awards. I remember I came across you during the Mr. Sierra Leone era because of pictures and things like that, and then all of a sudden, who's this cute guy? And then you disappeared, and then we began to say this, that, and the other. So that was when I kind of started hearing about you, and then Housemates came. You literally were like the last person to audition.
Yeah. So yeah, I wasn't sure about being part of Housemates because I was working, and my work was very tedious, and I was new in the office, working for a mobile company, and had school, relationship, a lot of things surrounding me. And I spoke with my former girlfriend then, and she wasn't too okay with me being part of Housemates. But people who believed in me knew the platform was big, and when you go for this thing, you never can tell. You might expand the brand after blah, blah, blah. So I wasn't sure, me being honest. So I was in the office, and my friend came to me and said, "Paddy man, Carlo, we go." I said, "I don't get money for buy the form." He said, "Carlo, we go." Took me alongside Lima, drove to AYV, got the form. I just don't like Momo they watch. Got the form. In fact, my friend filled the form. I was just sitting down, filled the form, and I saw the judges.
Yes, I happened to be one of the judges. And I think I was very strict, but you did well. That's why you made it in the house. Do you have any regrets? Do you have any regrets?
Honestly, no regrets, but I felt a little bit disappointed. Certain things, yeah, because the sacrifice, you're expecting. Okay, let me say I'm doing this because I'm expecting this, and if your expectation has been cut short, then what's the essence?
So in other words, coming outside of Housemates, it's just the popularity that got bigger. You didn't really rip from it.
You're working like ants, and working like an elephant to say, and ripping like an ant, because being in that house, showing the world your personality 24-hour every day, and people saying whatever thing they have to say. I signed up for it, yes, I knew people were going to say whatever thing, but you're expecting something different. You know the country we're now, Ellen.
Yeah, but what's not be some of your expectations though? Because I think those are some of the mistakes people make. They think when they don't go, they don't come. Now AYV after sell supposedly for no. Go ahead.
I am my own brand.
Okay.
I can say I had my name Victor Onie Williams before Housemates.
Oh, Dipa.
Onie was known. Kudos to AYV and Afisel, yes.
Okay.
It expanded the brand, but there was Victor Williams before Housemates. And so I can see maybe one of the Housemates away because Abub saying that AYV and Afisel can't rebrand me. No. I had my thing going on. I just need for up my game and pushing.
So yeah, what thing you been want for letting do for you what they not do?
Well, firstly, then tell me say me not be Mr. Housemates or whatever. It can shock you for say some of the things they gave as winning prize for the winner.
You never received it?
You not even manifest.
Okay.
So you'd expect say, I don't go this, I don't do this, I for reap this back, but begin turn one carry. So expectation being cut short. I know I expect nobody for brand me or for give me deal or waiting, you know, I dey push for myself. But waiting bland Caesar, I give Caesar.
Yeah.
I worked for it. And all the inside they sleeping awake. The people were spending money, they were voting. So if I don't give them a show, it's I deserve or get make I get them. Or money, you know, mango.
So is it because of that disappointment made you say a lot of things during the previous Housemates? You were literally throwing a lot of shade. Well, to the point, even I could say, something not right. The way Onie writes, for sure, where instead just come out, XYZ, something's not right. Is it, I mean, is that the reason?
To some extent. Okay. People in the way just done this Housemates season 3. We meet me say, I want to go this show. What do you think? Like likes of Yeni, George, and all people say, it's a good thing. I go now my blessing. I could support some of them. They were post for. But they vote for. I not go talk. I vote me money go. They send out to people and so on. I vote for so people. You understand? But all everybody get in your luck. Waiting happen for John, no go before Abu. But the lesson some of we learned, not be one make Nandi. Okay, I believe say the show get a possibility and get the strength for do more. Okay. And kudos, they are trying.
So did you try to voice these things out to management, or you just decided to just use your powerful media tool, social media?
You know the one thing about we country, the stereotype thing they need for change is like the word platform. Now we don't misuse in this country. And for the platform, platform without you, celebrity without you earning money or looking good, the same people in back. Imagine you want to say, oh, Victor Williams is ex-housemate, season 2, former Mr. Housemate, blah, blah, blah. Then you invite me for go to a celebrity party, Friday for Saturday. Hey, but want blah, 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 without no incentive, no that. How they go? Now free they go get sneakers. Now free they get me outfits. I just the shop like I want for show up. No. It's money. If they value other people, charity begins at home. Right. If we now watch other people, no matter the respect. Something they will not want money, but now respect. You say, hey, but I get this meeting over. I go buy you fuel. I go this. Now cut see the say, no man left am. Or okay, I will come. Just the respect. But we don't do. We feel like we say now privilege. Like, I don't want for them on TV. I don't do it for 2 months. People that don't see me. Right. I get me page. But if you want me for do something, give me that respect. I was Mr. Housemate. A former Mr. Housemates. They make Mr. Housemates. I wasn't even invited. So you want me for waiting? No. And it's still there for continue because they feel like person, now those treat people any carry, una so need them. No, give the person in respect to what they deserve.
Okay. Yeah. I get it. I'll be right back after this.
So let's watch The Real Talk with Ellen TV show by our very own daughter of Sierra Leone, Ellen Keister.
I am back again. Of course, this is Ellen Keister, The Real-Talk show. Why did you miss my show? If you just walked in, I have Victor Onie Williams, popularly known as Onie, of Onie's Elegance. Of course, he's a model, ex-housemate, and fashion designer, you know, and he's studying law. He has a degree as well, and he's damn fine. This finance is so the big problem in the country, right? You went to Housemates. You don't talk about some of the concerns that you had, issues, things didn't really go well for you. Hopefully, things will be better for the other ones because I think your time, a lot of things were being fixed. you know, and I know some of the mistakes they made then, they try not to repeat it. If you notice this year, they had a lot of brand ambassadors. You clearly say something like, oh my luck and blessing different. You know, una start but then other they don't pick up. So, you know, don't dwell into it. Just try to do your thing and things like that. But while you were there, you were the most talked about housemate. You know, but you win. You and the winner on a win. You know, you had a love affair. We end up into a whole engagement in Dubai. But prior to that, you know, you've had other women. You mentioned your girlfriend even before you went to the show, because that's what we said. Yeah, you were saying girlfriend or agree and things like that. And then other ones before that. But then we're talking about Sarah, and then we go back to those girlfriends. Do you feel like what you had with her was love or lust, or you guys were just infatuated?
At the start, I wasn't too sure.
Okay.
But as time goes on, I felt something, me being honest, yeah. I always said that in the house. I spoke to Hafiz, one of the ex-housemates. Says, me, Sansedi baby, if in Sarah, I told her, say, something I game more. Say, so you need to trust nobody. Then I gave me the play. I say, but I say, I will know when we get out. I say, I will know what's going on. Show go on, I'll be 2 months. What can I do? We can see. And took me time. Inside the house, I was going back and forth, because I not be know.
Okay. Yeah, you broke hearts. They had the other girl, and then they were Sarah. But anyways, go ahead. So you're not being really sure. You be waiting. But when I come on, I do, of course, it was a whole different level.
Yeah.
With her, what we saw, of course, I'm going to have an opportunity to talk to her as well. But what we saw is from her, I think it was love. You on side, we, the viewers, we be the doubts. Because before you went in, like you said, you were popular already. People knew your story. Yeah. And then there was this girl before you went in, and all of a sudden you're in this house, supposedly in love with 2 women, whether like you like Banana, 2 minute talk, and things like that. And when I come out and took it to a whole different level. One of the major issues people had with you was the fact that you had a girlfriend before you went in. Were you guys still together? Or the fact that she didn't want you to go in made her break up with you? Or you just go inside, play the game, come on, Ado, Sarah was all over you, you just go with the flow?
No. So, as you can say, people like bad news. Okay. So, man, know they ask. And so, before entering into the show, me ex then, we don't take a decision. And she said that was final.
Okay.
No turning back. Even till the day for the opening, then at the all, before they even announced the top 20 people to enter into the house, I sent her a voice message. I even text and say, all right, I know say, this is not to be a wish, but it happened and I still love you. And I go inside the house. It take me, if people watch Kinley, it take me the first week, I'll be just there. I explained my story to Sarah, then I will get bed talk, then I say, all right, XYZ things. And this happened before I came inside the house. And he said, one taking. So I left with an open conscience, say, I can date anybody, able to end things up. I bet you, Ellen, if that reassurance be they say, all right, I can always make example to Mike, former big brother.
Okay.
Yeah, Mike is married. You go inside the house, we have all the green lights, all right, go. We don't see a couple of people that we go inside the house, they say, I'm not for relationship, but because they know say they're gonna blessing and I support you, go. Okay. I'm not perfect. If I get conscience, if you tell me, say, all right, I know say I want this whole blah blah, this is what you want to do. I support you. Just know what you're up to. Definitely. I'm not going to go inside and go begin the milk 2 times 2. No. Because I know what I left now do.
Okay. But she was clear. Say she was done.
She was done.
No support.
People in talk, parents came in, managers, friends spoke to her.
Okay.
Friends of friends. Oh, she was done.
Was she one of the fiancés? Or
no. She was just the girlfriend.
So that day for all this, you know, be proposed, huh?
Never.
Okay. The other 2 proposals, I called him Lord of the Rings earlier because that's a nickname. Instead, they even laugh water now. Those two fiancés, what happened to those relationships? Before I come to the third one, we're not Sarai.
Well, there was only one before
We saw
Sarah.
two pictures.
No. So
It was the
No,
same
no,
girl with
no.
two different.
no.
Okay, go ahead.
So the first one, we were in church together. She's now married. Congratulations to her. Married, got a kid. You know. Baby, tell me, bang. Let say let all thing done for reasons best known.
Okay, this was after the engagement.
The first
The
person,
first person. Okay.
let me say, for reasons best known, they well, no problem from my side. Say no more. Let all thing done. People that we know can ask them. I'm being honest.
Okay.
Say make all thing done. I think few months after, I meet this person before they were housemates. And people, the thing about Salomon, they're not romantic. Beaucoup Salomon not romantic. I can tell you that for free. I make so maybe where they do me stuff, people, some man they so admire, some man so, oh, I wish I was Onie for a day.
Okay.
I wish some man can then in my shoes for a day, make you know how we feel like. And so this second person, I'll be the first time for me we see. She was in the US.
Okay.
And imagine you're in person, a phone number and they talk every day, blah, blah, blah. And you get for meet them for the very first time. So I went to the airport to see coach, bought her flower and a card.
No ring?
No ring. Flower and a card.
Mm-hmm.
The pictures then still if people in one see her.
Okay.
Now I then see and black man to turn back. Oh, only don't left me. You man we propose to. Don't can get on my ring because you come overseas.
Right.
And I don't even know.
Okay.
So now the first person in I call off the relationship.
Okay.
The second person come.
Then this is not the one we call off before housemates.
Yes.
The second person we get after
There was
ring.
there was no ring.
Coach.
Yes, there was no ring. No
We'll show you
ring.
that picture. No ring,
No
no
ring.
lady.
Just flower. Welcome. I've been waiting for 365 or almost days for this moment. Gave her a flower and a card. Welcome home. Because that was the first time I had to see her. We were for CVSF.
Okay. So that's what it was. So yeah, he's a romantic guy. He said, "Oh no, I'm not romantic. I need to get with the program." So that's another thing. You actually mentioned it before asking you the question was, people feel that you're an opportunist. They just feel like for say, oh, even with Sarai, nobody thought it was real. Or man could say you play game. And more so because you just lost this one American baby, so you're like, okay, I hang by this other American baby, because they feel like you wanted to be known, you wanted to be popular, and you wanted to go to the States.
All right. So I think this is the best question so far. So before having a very serious relationship with Sarah, I'm a very honest person. Until I say, this is me, X, Y, Z. There was nothing left unsaid. I told her everything. And few people in within her housemates, ex-housemates season 2, they can attest to this. Like one person, when I Afiz, Odubela. I can remember we'd be there close to the pool, not to like the pool table, and we would get to frank discussion. I tell her, I say, that time we go back and forth between Sarah and Christina. So I tell her, I say, I prefer I deal with Christina. I say, why? I say, as having me people, and they know they disappoint me salon people. They go say, oh, look, because Sarah come on America. I make so he deal with her. So I prefer I deal with your whole 2 days salon, I would for them grab. They say, well, no, if you wait, you want, waiting good for you, follow you at. I say, no, I prefer I deal with your whole day salon, I will 2 days for them grab with this salon, because say tomorrow, they're not going to, because it's America. And people thinking, say, me no opportunities. Let one person is here in this country. Say, Onie don't message me, beg me money, or a day with this person, or what we did. Say, Onie ask me. Like so earlier I say, I went to one of the best schools in Sierra Leone. I go college, I get degree, to drop out. After I graduate, 3 months after I graduate, I got my first job with AfriCell. I was in the corporate department. Later I went to QCell, work in the corporate department. I had my clothing brand going on. So I get my own source of income. I am my own brand.
So
I
the
am
rumor
Victor
for saying that
Williams.
you don't say I'm Onie, not so true. They're saying that you and your family are done the money.
Now wait.
I'll say I'm Onie. Pause right there. I'll be right back after this.
So let's watch The Real Talk with Ellen TV show by our very own daughter of Sierra Leone, Ellen Keister.
It's getting hot in here. Yeah. Welcome back to Ellen Keister The Real-Talk show. It really is getting hot. If you just walked in, I have Victor Onie Williams in the building. We're talking about housemates. We'll talk about all the proposals. Basically, what he's saying, he only did one proposal and he was dumped. It's not what you're saying. Me, now that make I bring in kind of the show because this is Real Talk. We get to the realest of everything and get to know the story. I don't go with the social media trends. I listen. However, I bring them so we can talk. Welcome back, Onie. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Before we go, we talk about Sarai, of course. Sarai, I'll have an opportunity to talk to her as well. So no feel say no on your side, we go for your own side as well. But so far, waiting me, Yeri. You already explained, about the fact that they say you're an opportunist. You're doing your thing. You have your own brand. Like you said, you were popular beforehand. You're working hard and things like that. But then Sarai won 250 million leons. You went to Dubai. Whether she took you or not, we assumed part of the money was spent on your ticket, your manager's ticket, and XYZ. More so than say, well, the money, or say I don't end up go America with the money because it's spent all by you and your family. Yes.
Hey, wait.
I'm just saying, that's what I'm here asking. They say all the money by you is spent upon, you and your family, and then she went broke, and then you later dumped her. But we'll go to the dumping part of it. Is that so?
It's a blatant lie.
Okay.
Big lie. 250 million euros. Say I could say what to say in conscience self with the flagger. For clarity, yeah. Say buy tickets for my manager bought his own tickets.
Okay.
And people will fly with the news saying, AYV buy tickets, this, that. No.
Okay.
Before the show they done, before we inside the show, and if they get the feeling say he get for win. And so I was supporting her. Not also because of say okay, I expect something.
Okay.
No. From a journey point. And so my dream always what I don't push inside the house. It's my alpha male project and my clothing brand.
Okay.
And so from the horse's mouth, not to me pusher, not to me bigger, what she said, if I win, this X amount is going towards your clothing brand. I'm your own support for help you for push because you get a very, very big dream and I want to see you grow.
Okay.
But coming out of the house, manager say, oh, I be put this amount of money. I want her. Family member, all man in my neck, all man this, all man we vote one thing. But 250 million leons. So, say I bought a car. I bought a car.
Okay.
Mercedes Benz. Not for me, but for your two comforts.
Okay.
To be the driver. Rentals. Bought stuffs.
And pay the manager.
Pay manager the all.
100 million.
If you don't pay 150 million, say now this we use for vote. If all money can say now this I put for vote. We don't expect them for their fruit.
Nothing. So we don't pay all man.
The motor car.
Nothing.
Na me get her, na me name it. No. The host, na me one game be there. Because I watch a live one of them past days there. See people who talk all kinds of way they don't know.
Okay.
You see one thing with social media, what see can they have been silent for far too long. When I post is it from where they don't begin call Lord of the Rings, talk all kinds of things. Pass what can I so I can talk her. Let they ask all the women they need. The first two women there. If na me any relationship with them. No. So people ain't not know something, just stay clear and go. And I'm not gonna tell me because if I said it, you don't fall. reply everybody
Everybody,
say
you know we'll get time for that. Yeah.
na this and that day. Terminate the day. So if 250 million euros, manager don't take this. You
So
don't.
that's no left. In other words, so what ended the relationship? Because as far as we're concerned, going to Dubai, you proposed. When I've been there together, like you say, come back. You guys were, still all over the place, and then bam, everybody just went quiet. We noticed stuff. Any tweeting on social media, we didn't notice. So wait till you go saying I've been the problem for the relationship. Like I said, as far as we heard, that's what I'm asking, was after when you don't do anymore, we say I don't go back, it dump him. You be still in at the O's, you were still driving the car. I think eventually she took the car and then kicked you out or something.
Wait, you see, that's the thing about social media. Okay. All right. For cut long story short, for me say I go back, we did well. We even the plan for get married December 14th. I will show you proof. Okay. We don't go YSC for go book the dates. I still get the group then on my phone for Ashobi best man and all that stuff then they. I even get some of my family, my granny and cousin the way to America. Before even Canton for the wedding. Sabi Kriona whether they can around for me to Christmas time now 21, 20. So I get for big then see there on a buy tickets can alley. The chat they all still there. Okay. We all the talk then the plan for can December. But as a man, as an alpha male, I don't say we I don't do I go say bend things or try for be subtle so that okay, let me just be normal. I not ever did in desperation for America. So then the way they talk now, the way they feel now, they say I don't they pass you 2 months, then first you say na me Uda former Miss University say na well today. The woman will pass me, we don't give the picking belly.
Oh wow.
Yes, people and they say call me all so me family, so you don't give belly, we don't know. Me, she's a very close friend. Okay. We don't they do modeling and photo shoots and all and stuff then they now they done. The next one I get back, hey then say you don't do this. I go Ogawa one show. God so good, the motorcar be a problem. So I go in the garage, if it's give me all assurance, say I will make the motorcar by even 10 can pick them up. Don't say come on a big events now they get for show up like
yeah, that's
like,
the
yes. So I don't come up for practice. I call the fitter, I say, hey, so they come up for can take the car. I say, and they pass next week and they will do and done. So and they will already give me VIP pass for go the events and also I just get me border man, I just get for shop. So I go the program, take care. We used to. I didn't come out. Hold up. So I take care. I go the events. Now they ask me paddy. So I say Sam, we ready for go? You go give me ride though. You go drop me halfway. I say okay. Me paddy, any girlfriend, I be 3 work I can do. The show not be even done safe because I be get for go. I be get a photo shoot the Saturday morning. It was on a Friday. The Saturday morning I be get photo shoot for those. I be get for go rest, you know. With the Canada, me paddy go for go pick the car outside park because in girlfriend wear heels. Yeah. So I get for help the lady for make it come down the stairs whilst me paddy they go take in car cam. If I didn't marry, I don't get calls. Oh, I for put human dog me motoka on, I for put a dog me motoka. They don't send me the video, they don't send me the picture. I was like, who's woman? Wow. Then give me a ride, put me down, I think lodge. I can't down lodge for fame bike for head home. They call say me let me put woman down in motoka. I call video call, I see on top bike at 2 o'clock morning. So any relationship with trust and respect not there. You know what time? Okay. And so a lot of things then they will be done they happen where I don't stay watch. Say because and the one thing where if they take advantage of only a lot of the things so whatever thing I see on social media now you get the big now you don't go count because man
they look and say yeah it's you're not a bad person and stuff like
so
that.
if you don't get standing as an advantage thing say whatever thing be done they happen as I can't talk so a man go say yes now so you do but could say they be done the swell I done the stomach just because of I'm not getting younger. Okay. I get people they look up to me a role model a public figure.
So when will be the last day when you say or in say it's over? The last thing we actually happened, we from day on unable to come back.
Okay, before they come for I think Housemates the auditions. Okay. I'm supposed to go pick them up. we don't get plans, everything for go pick am, blah blah blah. That be the day before, 2 days before he come, now all this Oga show thing happen where he say me put to my name motorcar and this and that. So I say, watch, do you not feel like for say I'm being tied to you because of XYZ? Okay. I come on house me, people and billows, not against people and billows. I get some stuff going on. So I watch. So the only day past it take us and motorcar. No.
So you never tapped on this house?
I was there with family, team, brother.
Okay.
And, you know, Mrs. F go, not when you ask me, look you key, look you motorcar key, look you house key.
So you ended it? Is that what
Yes,
you're saying? You did?
look you house key,
Okay.
look you motorcar key. And they come back, let me house. There are chats to prove it.
Okay.
So I content with what I get, little bit or much. And I'll not be say this outside, I will say I saw the first. It's with a heavy heart, Ellen. I stopped working after Housemates because of Sarah. I was working, no matter how small my salary be. So I be like, you know, say love, you do crazy things. My papa called me in Apple. I say, boys, so no matter how it's in, you be the work, we months done, you know, say every month done, and this is the gift to we appreciate you for what you get. I must say they pay yourself this, that. Crazily, must I be there in love.
Love.
I left for go work.
Wow.
She done her house.
And they take care of you?
Not only they take care of me.
So why you sit on house then if you're not even take care of
I they do me clothing.
Okay.
I they sew. I had my stuff going on. I they do me photo shoots. They pay me and all. Everything.
Okay.
We be they meet
Halfway.
Okay. So nothing they take care of me.
Do you have a job now?
Yes, the clothing brand because it pays more than. And they get with
so you know the plan for go to the 9 to 5 corporate. You just want to focus
now
on
they
your
come
brand.
school. Remember school. I'm not going for go sit down in office again. You know. So just me studies and me clothing business.
All right. So before we get to what's next for Onie, the clothing business and things like that, you don't clarify the CI part of everything else because at the end of the day, in other words, from how you say you broke it off because of 1 or 2 things. You be done stomach boku, respect, the miscommunication with the with how Ogawa and the show and everything else. So the recent happened, which just happened last 2 weeks, basically. We're sitting there and then bam, we see this proposal. You and the girl looking all fly in your red. And it just sparked up a whole lot of drama. You know, at the end of the day, now people don't see say now video we actually they shoot. But then nobody even know. And like I said, social media went on fire. How was your mental health during that process? Because people in the costume, people are going live and things like that. And one incident today where even people say it was a wrong timing because I think prior to that, Sarah Ibe don't say to go live because of some comment about a blogger made. And then you on the other hand go right before that. So people think say like you did it on purpose, like you were mean, you know, and they actually believe the facts for say you actually did the proposal. So your mental health, what you go through then and now, where they don't know in that video, I mean, how are you taking it?
It was tough.
Okay.
It's not easy. I know they pay anybody to go through. Like, if I don't go through this short term in the entertainment industry in this country, but come on, go down Chris. Or lie.
True, you've gone through a lot.
But come on for down Chris. Like, wake up one morning, see all man, all Jack and Jill. Because I see people and they cost me parents him. Poor mama and papa will not do nobody nothing. So my neighbor wish me dead. Let me follow for my life. The thing about we industry or this country as a whole, people quick for conclude. I be expect like say, okay, something like that happen. But 1 or 2 days, you not see anything. I say, do you findings? And people saying it was the wrong timing. Camouflage don't message me over 1 month. We don't the chats for in video shoots. We don't the fix dates upon dates. Before we shoot the day for my birthday, but I tell and say, man, Saturday na my birthday, I not go for shoots. I need to spend time with my family and all. So I beg, then we postpone the shoot. And the day where we finally get for shoot, that day na the place they shoot, my phone not be even there with myself.
So you not be known not to go Sarah in live and go
nothing.
And all the cost of them they cost them because from what I saw she's going through a lot. Like people they cost them and after even that set, instead of they really go and say, oh, here's a hug, this is happening, then they cost her even more.
All right. Coming to that, since we go with separate ways, and one member say I go on social media, I throw shade, or I go on that post in comments, I talk. Love be there between the two. Now work in our work. Everybody going separate ways. So get remember the good days. I don't match up past that stage for be petty, begin the pull. No. So I was blind to it. Me mind and attention all day, I can't work. Somebody don't ask me for can't get a job done. So me focus and purpose now for those are the shoots. Even me party them one can meet me at the place. I say no, this is not work time. We can come for play. We go play and but I can't shoot. What kind of we go talk or this that? So I wasn't even with my phone. If they check my status that day, I not post nothing. I not be there online.
Okay. So in other words, it was just a coincidence for say that it happened. But your caption though,
Right.
Why? Because like how somebody would say few people because we would go through the comments and somebody say, oh, now the caption more, and then there was this kiss. Then people say, oh, now the kiss more. Why make you not just? In other words, I love that line, no face, no case. Why make you not dig up no face, no case, but you actually go deep in the caption?
All right. So shout out to my movie director, Lima's Diary. So I'm an actor. She gave me my first opportunity in a movie, and we see other countries there, like I can always take Nigeria for example. They get a lot of controversies. You go see one morning, Peter Chick does grab people post something, say they find out something that one product to get for advertise. Now you just put some so people say they talk now, you see the actual thing. So I know say people ain't always there on me matter. As you get for do it Onie, then you just get something for talk. Going for Housemates, Mr. Africa. But come on, the way they see, don't ever say, I wish you well or this. But as bad thing happens, so then quick for spread. So I know say definitely get something for talk. If I for be just post the lady so no more without enough of this we need now suspense for the video.
And it worked. And now I should be the song is a banger.
It's a banger.
The video
keep
is dope.
streaming.
It really worked. And honestly, I'll be sitting on the watch. Of course, I was, behind the scenes. I was part of that particular scene. And I used to just a laugh. And what I said, I think I remember I sent you a text and say, this is not a clear definition of don't believe everything you read or see on social media. Don't go anywhere because I'll be right back after this.
So let's watch The Real Talk with Ellen TV show by our very own daughter of Sierra Leone, Ellen Keister.
I am still here, but we are almost at the end of the show. If you just walked in, I have Victor Onie Williams in the building with me. You don't miss Boku Boku. Check my YouTube channel just in case you miss them right now. We've talked a lot, and you only get the exclusive right here on my show. Victor, before going to break, of course, we talk about this last 2 weeks of drama in your life. And now, I think say Boku don't shame, because they can find out, say, it was a video and you were really acting. I'll be asking about, where do you go through that process? And now we all man don't know. Do you feel relieved, like, okay, now they don't know, say no to propose, or you just feel like, for say, when you when you go Miss Africa, no one supported you that way. Nobody talked about you that way. Even with Sarah, and that's the funny part, because I feel like, for say, no one cares about her anymore. But all of a sudden, we get for this one. All of a sudden, like everything just spark up, and I just sit and say, Sierra Leone people,
the energy.
And honestly, Sarah, I saw your live, and I felt your pain. It wasn't so much about because I found out, because we read comments. That's what we do. I think a manager say, it not be even know, but you post where it go the live. It go the live because it want to respond to somebody else. But the thing she said on there, I felt it, for say, all this I do, when I buy me Osa Miami, I should say go buy you Osa Miami. Coming to you the same thing. You went to Miss Africa, not everybody knew it. Nobody really supported you like that. But then when I just this kind of bad news, it's at me. So you care for say now they don't understand video, you're at peace, or you still don't give a shit.
I still keep doing me.
Okay.
It's my job as a model, a video vixen, an actor. And so if I let the cat out of the bag, there's no suspense. If I'm being paid to do this, now when I don't see the two, I don't waiting, and there'll be the cost, they talk all the when I get the same energy, I big, when I share the video, when I like, when I support, even this energy where we get for shape bad news, when it comes to Sierra Leoneans doing well in the different crafts, we get that energy there. We don't pass Nigeria, don't pass Ghana.
Right, I believe. But then definitely news not bad news. And then go very far. All right, thanks for clearing all that up. Now let's talk about Onie. Onie's elegance, the law part. What's the next big thing for you? Which are you plan moving forward from here, sitting here, going home and taking it somewhere else? Waiting Onie want for do?
Well, I want to expand my brand.
Okay.
Want to see my brand not only Sierra Leone, but taking the center stage in Africa and overseas. People in there are going to say, oh, this person go this big event. You wear Onie's elegance, or this person do this with from Onie's elegance. And also, I want to be that brand, apart from Onie's elegance, in my modeling career. Or eventually, everything goes on well. Maybe go for work and one of the big gets to convey in the world.
All right.
Hopefully, God in power. So there are things I'm looking forward to.
Okay. Miss Africa, though, I just go down there briefly. What was the experience like, representing Sierra Leone on that big stage? You were the second runner-up, right? So you came third.
Yeah, third.
Oh,
Second runner-up.
congratulations, you did well.
Yeah.
Cool.
That was one of my biggest so far.
Okay.
And imagine, the first time I ever waka on a stage. And it was so tough because imagine people from other country, the contestants, this person an engineer, this person a doctor, this person an accountant. So we get for size up, and I felt honored to represent my country and taking second runner up. So it was a very great experience. Thanks to MMSL, ISOE, and management. I was picked from Housemates.
Okay.
I was picked from Housemates because I won Mr.
So those are, that's
Yeah,
an achievement.
Yeah.
So then they get something out about.
Yeah, so it was a very great experience. And watch out, you never can tell something else.
Of course. So Onie's elegance definitely forgo the law. You still doing the law.
Yeah.
So even if the brand big, you still go for continuous school?
This country is, you want a real book self, my sister. They take a tell the word before saying, although yes, the ultimate goal is money, but at least what it's enough for talk. Like my biggest inspiration is Ebuka. See, because as well, he's a very renowned lawyer, but not take away from the entertainment part. They make money, then chamber, make money through BBN. So can multitask. It only takes the grace of God and commitment.
So are you going to be doing more movies as well?
Definitely. Okay. Before the Kaya stuff, I talked to the director and say, yeah, don't forget me, what scripts and all. So
what do you like the most though between being a fashion designer, a model, and an actor? Which thing you could say that your favorite?
Model, because picture speaks volume.
Okay.
Could Anandi Bokuma, when you wait and see, now fine boy pose, work fine suits, The clothing brand and the money side. Say crew, no they talk, only louder. Keep on crew. So that's why I love being model.
Okay, cool. So currently, do you have a girlfriend? Do you have a girlfriend? You don't know. I mean, you know it's either. I don't say fiance. I said a girlfriend. Well,
I I get possible they talk.
Okay.
Try to understand because from my experience, and I want repeat things that would happen to me.
Okay.
I'm not getting younger. And the old people need to look up to me. So if I'm doing it, it has to be right. So be watch yourself.
So no proposal anytime soon.
Mark this now. The next time I go see that day happen. Because sometimes they go with me whole heart.
Okay.
Things happen and go away. So only Bobolek. No. So now I have to be sure.
Okay.
100%. First, we also go people the first time as they engage today. Next day, they married. So no more long thing.
Long thing. No. As you engaged, so we don't say definitely married.
No, the married picture. No,
I just want the married picture.
The married picture. You will see.
Well, no problem. Good luck in that. I hope you find love. Okay, look at you get some small bad luck and love business because then just say dump you any kind of way. Let not be saying you do something bad though. Let not be you.
If you yeah, when I say just very family girl picking, you could tell you I'm a very loving person.
I know romantic guy.
Okay. Solomon is not romantic.
Flower not your problem. Forgive flower and card. Right?
They say me get partnership with ring.
Yeah, because I even see somebody they say
Ali Jerry is a fashion star.
Yes, they say when they say ring 3.5 million, you know, they say that Goldsmith and things like that and stuff like that. So you know, I mean just be on the lookout, just enjoy love, no rush, like you say. Make sure you know when you do it again, the way you talk, let it be final because we're the roots for you. So in other words, clearly you and Sarah, there's no turning back, there's no way for any. So me self not able to even make peace for I said. No, it's done. Okay.
So I wish him well. Right. Pray for him. Anything they do, make it succeed. Yeah. Wish him well.
All right. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. You know, you don't cry, you don't talk, you don't explore, and definitely support Onie, following social media, not only on the negativity, on the positive things he's doing as well. Yeah. You know, buy his brand, support him. At the end of the day, like we all go before, because you know, just sit down, you just take the bad things and you push them, and it goes for every celeb out there. It's not even about him. A lot of people are suffering. When it comes to the bad stuff, boom, it goes viral. When it comes to the good stuff, nothing really. So what's your social media handle again?
On Facebook, Victor Onie Williams. Okay. Instagram, Official Onie. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, nobody lists my set. I have a really nice gift for you. From me to you with love. There you go.
Thank you.
Yes. Make sure you post it on social media.
Definitely.
It's been great. It's been awesome. It's been fun. Of course, till next week. I have been your host, Ellen Keister.